'cause I can see your sunshine dripping out your sleeves onto my lifeline. Oh, good, though you didn't mean to leave a trail for me, but you didn't know I'm Trevor. It is. It's alright with me. If it's alright with you, then I could be whatever it is that you need me to, my love. 'Cause you're golden. 'Cause you're golden. But you're shy like one would be if they hadn't been loved right. Sleeping all the time, I know why you stay inside. Safer to save your life. Whatever it is, it's alright with me. If it's alright with you, then I could be whatever it is that you need me to, my love. 'Cause you're golden. 'Cause you're golden. Golden boy. 'Cause you're golden. Golden boy. It's okay if you're lonely. Cause you're golden.
Okay. Alright, I apologize about that, everybody. I got a new microphone and did not change it back. So we are being joined by Fire Dragon. I don't know if you heard him say yep, but that is who is with us this morning. I'm going to go ahead and get the convoy started up. While I do that, though, I'm going to put you guys on the... Son of a bitch. I'm going to put you guys on the Be Right Back screen for just a moment. I hope everybody is having a good morning. And everybody is ready to hopefully have a good time. Now, hopefully, neither of us crash. I'm not saying we're bad drivers, but it's already happened a couple times. But to be fair, the second time I crashed, it was I don't know. Do you want me to call you Corey or what? Sure. It was kind of his fault.
Why are you blaming me for this shit?
You're the one that drove me into the wall. I mean, I know you were just trying to do what I did, but I didn't drive you into the wall. I just cut you off. Should be a game right in there for you. so I don't even know where I'm at on the map.
Right now, I'm trying to get my Twitch studio.
Oh, are you gonna be streaming as well?
Yeah.
Don't you think you should have had that set up already?
I mostly use Twitch Studio, man. Never streamed live on YouTube.
See, honestly, you might not be able to stream live on YouTube. So it's a process. You have to go through like a 24-hour period before they let you stream. By the way, if you are on Twitch or you are on YouTube, hello everybody. I have multi-stream set up so I can stream on both sides. So if you want, go ahead and say hello into the chat. I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. I am down in Oklahoma City. I did my first job in Oklahoma, so I do have a job on the Cruising Oklahoma already done. Damn. I do apologize for getting double music. I'm not sure if it was giving you guys double music on your side, but if it was, I do apologize. I just realized that. So do you remember where we left off last time we did a convoy? Because I honestly do not.
Last time I think we ended is when I had
I think it was
to
like,
either go to
I-
work or go to bed.
yeah, I think you were going to work last time we did a convoy. At least I think. I honestly don't remember. All I remember is like I think we ended in like either southern Utah, somewhere like that. I don't honestly don't remember. All I know is that I'm in Oklahoma City.
What she said, man.
Well, I decided to do a job outside of convoy. But I don't know if we just want to meet back up in Utah or
Right now I'm trying to get my stuff.
are you in American Truck Sim yet even?
No.
Damn.
So, because my internet's kind of dog food.
Well, I see that we have Mr. Freddy Bear who wants to join us. I don't know, Corey. Should we let Fred join us?
He has to play Truck Simulator with us.
He doesn't have this game. So
Get it for him.
I am not going to buy him a game that and plus that's not like base game that we have to buy him. You got to remember that base game for this game is only like Nevada, California.
Yeah, let's just get him. You get him the base game. I get him the DLC map.
Bro, that's a lot of money to spend on him, and I don't even know if he even wants to play the game. I don't know. It's I would imagine he's watching. So he's probably hearing the conversation. Yeah, I'm not playing the game. I just want to chat. You know what? I'm okay with it, but it ultimately, since Corey's going to be streaming as well. I don't know why I'm putting on cologne. I'm live. Anyway. um but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is I'm trying to see if Corey's okay with it, but you know what?
Sure.
I'm sorry. I like to drag these things out. I like to be dramatic, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, you can go ahead and join the call. That's fine.
This is the person with $8 million.
Hey. Okay, I'm sorry. It's called a research profile. Okay? That's what we call this profile. I do, for everyone who's watching, I do have a legitimate profile that I do not have a lot of money in. This is what I call a research profile.
No, I don't want to fucking talk.
Hey, watch
I'm
your
just-
language.
Watch your balls. I'm the only one watching your stream.
That is not true. I have people over on YouTube.
Oh, hi YouTube.
I'm like I'm on.
Yeah, I get that way too.
Fucking tongue decided to like not cooperate on that one.
And watch your language.
Okay, the only way that that's perceived as dirty is if you take it that way. Okay.
You're the one that told me to shut up.
Hey, I think me and Fred are the only ones watching.
All right. Well, I don't even know if that viewer count is accurate because half the time it's
No,
not. So
No,
Oh, wow.
because there is no streamer count bar.
see, I have all my stream stuff on my second monitor, so I know that there are 2 people watching. I don't know what platform or who. I just know people are watching.
That's okay, guys. Our FBI agents are always watching.
That is true. We need to like probably not have an FBI agent on. See, and like here's the thing:
Fred probably has most out of 3 of us.
who
We had
has
2
the
on it.
most attention to the FBI? I don't know.
Probably me. The amount should I say? Probably me.
I don't know.
We had Jackson and Steffer as our personal FBI agents, and then they got bored of us and left. See, I talk a lot of shit, but I don't do anything.
Like no, quite literally. Here's what I think happened. I honestly think those 2 genuinely were FBI agents and were sent to look at us and check us out, and they reported back to the bureau. Yeah, these guys are not a threat. The guys like
These guys are
just
fucking
idiots.
We're just
They're
idiots.
fucking idiots.
They're just idiots. You don't have to worry about them.
They just say a lot of stupid crap.
I mean, that's our forte.
It sounds sus, but it really isn't.
It's not
Bro,
as it's
shit.
not as suspicious as everybody thinks it is.
But yeah. Anyways, moving on from that. How
Moving
is
on.
everybody? How is everybody today?
I'm doing good. I just barely got home from work. Like,
Same
probably
here. I
20
just
minutes
got
ago.
in the door. My feet hurt. Oh.
There's a D&D book called Prince of Apocalypse.
Something about the apocalypse? What?
Prince of Apocalypse. Do you guys want to play that D&D campaign?
Oh, a campaign about the apocalypse?
You, Corey, you have the most ADHD fucking ADHD
80
brain that I know of.
when it comes to fucking like D&D or just in general.
In general, I thought we were playing American Truck Sim, but apparently now he wants to do D&D.
Just stream Truck
I
Sim.
still want to
What-
play the American Truck Simulator, just not
No.
yeah.
Wow.
Bruh.
No.
Wow.
Bruh.
Wow.
That is, bruh.
Adam,
That is
I'm
getting
not
clipped
talking
right there. That is getting clipped, and that is going all over X. Because we can't call it Twitter anymore.
Adam, talking about D&D. I don't want to play D&D right now. I still want to play American Truck Simulator.
That's not what you just said.
Yes, it is.
I heard different.
So did I. But anyway, you want to like join my convoy? Am I meeting you in Salt Lake?
Yeah.
All right.
But
Confirm
still-
quick travel.
still
Holy
stop-
shit, that's a lot of money to travel from Oklahoma City to fucking Salt Lake City. That's like $2,000 right there.
Hey,
I
check
fucking
for-
hope it would be. Christ, that's a long way.
I'm just
Uh,
fast traveling. I ain't gonna fucking drive all that way. I'm just gonna fast travel. By the way, I am a muggle. I am using a controller. Have not got my steering wheel yet.
I thought you did have one.
I do
Or is
have
that
one.
correct?
It just does not work.
Oof.
That is a whole story in of its own. Actually, I think the last time I streamed American Truck Sim, I had my steering wheel still working. So
Mhm.
that's how long it's been.
Got him.
Yes.
It still says optimizing.
Which platform?
Streamlabs.
If you're using Streamlabs, like on your side.
Yes.
All right. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It might just be optimizing the settings.
Check below and we'll analyze your internet speed and computer hardware to give you the best settings possible.
I mean, I would just get into game and just say, because I was thinking of doing another American Truck Sim stream tomorrow, so you could always stream it tomorrow. I mean, that is if you want to. I may or may not need to move where my camera is. I guess we'll see when I get in cab. May have to move that around a little bit. I need to take one of those pictures of Ty that we have in our Discord server, and I need to put it above my camera, so I just have to look at his face.
Just set it. Do what I do and set it as your live reaction image, but it's just a picture of Ty. I did that. I didn't do it with Ty. I had it as Ralsei for a minute, but I was so tempted to just have like a picture of like Ty's face.
I don't know. I think he'd get mad at me if I did that.
Oh, definitely he would, but I don't care. You gotta have that Jackson mentality. Just tell him I don't care.
Honestly, I already have a couple of times when he'll complain to me about something. Like, I'm working on our Discord's like welcome page, and he like got all pissy because I was using the emotes of his face because they're funny. And I'm like, dude, fucking, I'm sorry. And like, even to be fair, I even like mixed in one of your face.
I see.
Trying to be fair.
I put in a couple of my faces. I definitely could use more of my faces, but no, I don't have a lot of good ones. He's got really funny ones.
And like, I even said to him, I said, look, I'm sorry that your face is expressive. Okay.
It was very expressive. That's a good thing.
I'm like, that's
Like,
not a bad thing.
It may seem like we're mocking him, and not gonna lie, we kind of are. But I mean, we've also plastered his face on our fucking whole Discord server. It's sort of immortalizing him in a way. So I don't know what his issue is.
I don't know. Also, did you see I super reacted to his picture of you with a picture of his face?
What, my picture? Wait, what?
No, so you remember back in the general where he posted a picture of you trying to cope that we had all the pictures of him?
Yeah, and you
I super reacted with an emote of his face.
Yeah, there's 2 super reactions. There's 3 of his and 1 for me. That's funny. I don't think I can do any super reactions. I need nitro. Yeah, no, he uses that same picture to like try to like embarrass me or something. I'm like, bro, it's really not that embarrassing. I know you're trying to like, I don't know, embarrass me because we're doing that, but like it's not working.
That's what I find funny about it.
And freaking Taylor just can't wrap his head around the fact that we have an auto mod.
I know.
I tried to explain it to him, and he's just like, huh?
Well, it's like when he got himself around the auto mod by using the F word, he was able to get himself around the auto mod. And it was funny because I actually went in and specifically spaced out all the letters like he did. I did it upwards and lowercase and
Yeah.
capitals,
your
just so that
first
I could
live
block it.
stream takes 24 hours, right?
So YouTube will do a 24-hour process on your. Oh shit. YouTube will do a 24-hour like grace period on your channel. They go through and they like review everything and all that kind of stuff.
Just once or every time?
No, it's just once. So once you've gone on YouTube, once you've gone through the 24-hour grace period, you don't have to do it again. Also, are you sure I'm live over on YouTube?
It gets that. It says you're live.
Will one
Like,
of
I
you
can see
guys
it,
go
yeah.
check over there real quick?
I am.
I didn't
have
get
it
a
in my
notification.
second
but hold
monitor.
on.
I don't know. Are you subscribed to my YouTube channel? That'd be kind of addictive.
Yes,
if you
Thought I
Adam.
was.
I'm not talking to you.
What is it? The true.
The True Wolf King, or the True Wolf King.
Oh, sorry.
I just want to double check I'm live over there
Yeah,
because
no, you're live.
okay, yeah. Is
Yeah.
it working?
Hold on. Let me double
Yeah,
check.
it's
Before
your dumb face. Keep on moving.
I am subscribed.
I can make dumb faces on my camera if y'all want me to.
I can send little heart emojis. Yeah, you're definitely live. I just heard our conversation.
Yeah, there's the delay. I love the delay.
Oh yeah.
That's why, like, I can't pull myself up on like YouTube or Twitch to watch it. Like, I can't even pull myself up on YouTube and watch my own stream. It's not letting me for whatever reason.
Oh.
So if you're over there on YouTube and you are there watching via YouTube, go ahead and say hello. I can't see the chat. I cannot see the stream.
Hello,
on YouTube. But if you are over on YouTube, go ahead and say hello.
Oh my god.
While we wait for Corey to get into the convoy.
Why is everything lagging all of a sudden? Oh my god. I tried to click single player on my Hexit mod, and all of a sudden it's just like, okay.
Send me another one.
Do you need another invite?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm deleting this.
There you go, new invite sent.
Damn, it's taking a long time for Hexit to do anything. What the hell?
Also, I'm sorry, Corey, but I traded in my Volvo for a Freightliner again.
Oof.
I'm obsessed with the Volvo. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with the Freightliner Cascadia. I love. Like, I absolutely, genuinely love the Freightliner Cascadia.
Hey, Adam,
Yes, Tiny Dancer.
why does your picture right next to your Freightliner kind of look like you'd sit down and there was a bird trap on your seat and your nuts fell into it?
What?
Okay, first of all, I knew you were going somewhere with that, and I'm going to politely inform you that we probably
Adam.
shouldn't say that kind of stuff.
Adam, did you accept that Oklahoma thing I sent you?
What Oklahoma thing that you sent me?
Sweet home Oklahoma.
Okay, what did you say, Corey?
It said missing map data. It won't let me join.
No.
Missing map data? I have Oklahoma installed.
Oh shit.
That is. Hold
Did
on a
I
second.
accidentally destroy my fucking world? Uh-oh.
Are you sure you turned off
Uh-oh.
mods?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I haven't reinstalled any of my mods.
I might have made a whoopsie daisy.
We didn't have a problem before when I had Oklahoma installed, so
Sweet home Oklahoma.
not even the right word.
I'm aware. I'm just changing him. Lord, I'm coming. Fuck.
All right, now try to join.
Okay, cool. I don't have
I'm
the
in.
right world. Oh my god.
You're in. I don't know what that was all about. That's kind of weird. By the way, I
Oh
am
my
in Salt
God.
Lake City right now.
I think I am still in Oklahoma.
Don't tell me you're in Oklahoma City. I do not. I know I have a lot of money, but I do not want to spend another $2,000 to fast travel again. Where are you at?
Yo,
don't know
bitch
yet.
ass mom's house.
Fred?
Sorry.
Oh, apparently
Apparently.
we were doing a thing in Salt Lake. I mean, in
Where were we last? I just fast traveled to Salt Lake.
California. So let me fast travel. Quick travel. Salt Lake. Fun. Oh, that
Holy
wasn't too bad.
Christ.
Still cheaper than yours.
Oh, that's what she said. Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. Ooh.
Did Fred just have an orgasm?
Okay, you both need to knock it off.
I've stopped.
I understand that YouTube's rules are a little bit more lenient than Twitch.
No,
but,
they're not.
No, they're a little bit more than they were.
You say so.
You can get away with a little teeny bit more on YouTube now. But still have to conform to standards.
Yes, my standards.
Quite conformist.
I see that you're right here, but you're invisible at the moment.
Oh.
I kind of want to work more into the cruising Oklahoma stuff. I know you don't have access to that. I don't know if you ever signed up for the World of Trucks, but
Yeah.
What happened?
oh, I see you.
No. Not
Hmm?
that.
Well, then what, man?
Well, one side of my keyboard just cracked. Just came undone.
Oh.
Why are you moving, Adam?
Not. I'm just sitting right here waiting for you. Well,
I watched you move.
I know I did move.
Calm down.
Do you have a problem with me moving? Oh shit, we can't do the cruising Oklahoma because I have to do external contracts and you don't have that innate. Alright, never mind. But we could go to Oklahoma. Also go to Los Angeles. That is not from Salt Lake. Alright. Don't really want to go to Denver. I've already been to. There's nothing to Oklahoma from Salt Lake. That is bullshiznit. That is total bullshiznit. Total bullshit.
Fishy McBites, McBites. Fishy, fishy. Does anyone remember McDonald's Fish McBites?
I do not know.
Wow. They're like years ago. The freaking.
Well, that's unfortunate that there's no fucking jobs down to Salt Lake City. There we go. Salt Lake City to Los Angeles.
Okay,
What's up
here
to
we
you
go.
in Los Angeles, Adam?
I like to go to California, okay? I'm sorry that I like Cali. Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
We
Also,
both
I
use
don't think
yeah.
you've ever been on the California portion of this map.
Turn left.
Just follow me
Follow me.
into the wilderness.
Oh.
I don't know why it says 30 right here, but if you come down the road the opposite direction, it'll say
Get
45.
ready to turn left.
I just follow the speed limit.
Baby, that's what we need.
Turn left.
Ooh, that red alert. Did you miss the light?
No. Almost gonna crash though. That's stupid.
Did you get brake checked?
Yeah. Right in the middle of the street too.
You gotta freaking love the brake check sometimes with this AI.
They need to fix it.
Well, you know, here's the thing. On the one hand, I kind of hate how the AI brake checks you, but on the other hand, it's kind of a little bit realistic. So, I'm okay with it. I don't love it, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but they do it every 5 minutes. Why? It's like every 20 minutes.
Also, key, if you don't freaking tailgate the AI, the brake checks aren't that bad.
He's right, you know.
It's just like in real life. If you don't tailgate people, you can't really get
Go
brake checked
straight
that
on.
bad. Oh, damn, you missed one of those lights back there, didn't you?
Keep left, and then turn left.
Yes.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right.
Alright, I'm gonna hold up right here for you.
Turn right.
Also, I don't know if you know this, Corey, but really cool piece of this game, you can actually make your windows go up and down in this game.
Yes, I know that.
I didn't know if you knew that. I just figured it.
You can look. I just looked at the settings. There was options in there.
Kind of weird if you couldn't. Also, kind of expected it not to.
Originally, no, you couldn't do that. So when this game first came out, you couldn't lower your windows and stuff like that. You couldn't do that. That was... They added that probably good two and a half years.
Isn't Truck Simulator? Is it VR compatible or no?
It is VR compatible, yeah.
That's why I would expect to be able to roll down my window if it was VR compatible.
It wasn't always VR compatible.
It's experimental.
It's
Oh,
yeah, they
fun.
still they honestly are not putting a lot of effort into VR, but I'm honestly kind of okay with that. Like with everything, like with the whole setup that you can get for this with like Trucker AR and stuff like that, like you don't really need VR.
Don't need VR, he says. Of
I
course.
mean, yeah, VR is nice, but
This is
That's
where
nice.
it ends.
Me and Taylor were watching what's the name of that movie? We watched. Oh God. Why can't I pick this up? What the heck?
You should be able to accept the job now.
I can't hit anything. What? Oh! What the heck?
Are you
just
live
hit
on
me?
Twitch or no, Corey?
Nope.
Beep. Yeah, I know. I got a little close to that trailer.
Beep.
Fully aware.
But I can.
Beep. Interesting. I didn't know clams could bite so hard. Alright, but me and me and Taylor were watching Cocaine Bear on VR chat. What? Why am I lagging? I'm not even connected to the internet, really.
Are they gonna be lagging?
Why didn't it let you use your own trailer?
Is it external contracts or free?
No, you should be able to go to the convoy and just pick the same job that I have.
I don't know.
I've shown you how to do
I
it.
did.
Oh, for some. I don't know. We might be able to like drive through each other right here.
Drive through each other. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get some wood. I don't like that noise up there. Hmm? Why? What the hell?
I don't know what the difference is between my trailer and your trailer that's keeping you from being able to use this trailer, but that's interesting. It might just be that my trailer is more upgraded than yours is.
Time to hit the road.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What happened?
God damn, Corey. Do you need to cut me off on that one?
I don't see you on the map.
Oh, you don't even. Wait. Do you not see me at all?
No.
Or was I invisible?
You were probably invisible.
Turn left.
A predicament, to be sure.
Alright, well, I guess you're leading the convoy.
Get ready to turn right.
Balls, itchy they are.
Turn right.
Fred.
My nuts.
Fred.
These.
Oh, nice.
I will kick you off.
Fucking dingling.
What if I don't want to go straight? What if I want to go left?
What if I'm gay?
Sometimes I wonder, Fred.
Yeah, so do I.
Damn, you ain't even gonna wait up for me. I'll see
Go
how you
straight on.
fucking pedal to the metal.
When have you ever known Corey to wait?
That is a good. Well, the whole point of a convoy is we're supposed to be driving together.
I swear, if Corey was a speedrunner, he'd probably speedrun his own death.
I could definitely.
Oh God, my meat.
Hello, everybody. This is Fire.
Oh God. Today we're doing an unboxing video.
My coffin.
Okay, now that was good. That was fucking
Oh
good.
my
I'm not even
God.
gonna lie.
Today we're doing an unboxing
Unboxing.
video. My
My
coffin. What the fuck? That was way too funny. It was funnier than it needed to be. My God.
Are you gonna hold up on the on ramp for me, Corey?
Up.
Or are we gonna play this game of see who catches up?
Cheeky. Oh my God, there's a fish. finish.
It's just technical trouble for the. I can wait for you.
I have no idea what type of wood I'm in. The 100
Oh.
acre wood. Oh, Christopher Robin. I'm going to bust.
Keep left
Fred,
and then turn
Sorry.
left.
Bust with fluff, because he's fluffy.
Turn left.
There you go.
are you waiting for the light?
Yes.
Oh my god, there's a
The joys
rat.
of turn lights.
Rat. Oh, little. Oh, I didn't know the foxes killed the rats. Oh no! Run away, little rats! The foxes are eating the rats.
I don't know which lane assist just got tripped, but I didn't even see a car go past me, and I still got a lane assist.
Oh, I've got heartburn.
Honestly, that's what I love about the Cascadia is I have lane assist, which
What the fuck?
is awesome.
What the fuck?
And that's mainly because I love it that SES Software has, they've worked closely with some of these truck manufacturers to make these trucks even more realistic.
Oh my god, I itch. I won't say where, but.
Is it just me, or does this thing just take forever?
Oh no, this turn light is insanely long.
Mm.
Light car behind us? No.
That is
Or
me
that side.
behind you, by the way.
No. Yes, I know. I see a blue one.
They're probably waiting to go straight because I'm blocking. My trailer's partially blocking the lane. Not as much as I thought it would be.
Becoming a trucker so I could purposely block the lane.
Turn green.
Becoming one. That's a big
What is-
hole.
Oh, light screen.
Whoa! That's a big hole!
Oh, the light was totally red by the time I got to it, but I went through it anyway.
Oh.
Freaking going mock Jesus down the fucking freeway already. Pay attention to your lanes here. I would recommend getting over into the middle lane
Careful, Icarus.
because there's going to be an exit right there, and you're going to get screwed over. No running into invisible
Keep
walls.
left.
No running!
No running in the hallways. I told you. This is a civilized establishment.
The school's an establishment.
I didn't specifically say school. But
Well,
okay.
when you say no running in the hall, that's what I expected with the school setting.
Oh, okay,
That's what
fine.
I was.
This is why lane assist is helpful, so I don't run
Yeah.
into vehicles.
I was yawning. I'm tired. I might just pop off on it.
That's up to you. Fucking box truck here going 60. Speed limit 70. Damn it. Oh, I just saw a swerve out of Corey. I don't know what just happened.
Ooh. Can I get a ooh?
Are you going 70, Corey?
Say ooh. Say ooh.
Yes.
Gotta get a sec.
Or I was until this popper truck.
Papa Roach.
Popper.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's popper.
I love some of the names for companies in this game when you're not running with the realistic companies mod.
What's the FedEx version of it?
Ship it.
I know U-Haul is N-Haul. I know Walmart is Walbert. We're actually delivering to basically what's Best Buy, essentially, but it's called Charged.
Interesting choice.
Sell Goods is supposed to be like UPS, I would assume. Like there's a couple
Oh,
ones
that's
like
better. It's raining on my screen.
it's raining for you. It is not raining for me. Interesting.
Sounds like the rain glitch in GTA.
Oh my god. I know what you're talking about. That's the sad part. Also, I reinstalled GTA.
I was thinking about GTA, but only because I saw a clip from.
I would be more into
Oh, hey, look, the box truck that freaking brake checked me is fucking right next to us.
Crashing.
I'm in more to Red Dead Redemption 2 roleplay.
Honestly, I would love to play some Red Dead. Hey, look, it's raining now.
Playing Playing Red Dead is fun. It's just when a hacker randomly comes up and like starts messing with you is when I just can't take it.
Yeah, that's why we get our own server.
Can you get dedicated?
Yes, you can.
Almost tempted to start a Wild West D&D session.
Dude, I'm
Do it.
down.
I mean, if you guys are down.
I would suggest turning on your headlights so you don't get a ticket.
Well, looks like we're going to do that now. It's a trick simulator, Adam. Well, let's finish this job first.
How about we just stick with the plan and do American Truck Sim? I'm not
What?
buying a Red Dead server right now.
Just
I'm buying a GTA RP server before I buy a freaking Red Dead server.
We all agreed on doing the D&D Western thing.
Well, I mean, like an actual D&D session, not like GT or Red Dead.
Yeah. Let's finish the job and we can do it.
Again, why can we
I
not
was
stick to a
just
plan,
told-
Corey?
I was just telling you, I'm probably gonna fucking lay down. I'm tired. I just got off of work. I'd rather do it on a day off.
I don't have a day off when your day's
Was today your day off? Is that why you're playing?
Yeah.
When do you normally go into work?
Monday through Friday.
I said when, not
turn on
what
your
day.
headlights, Corey. What are you doing?
I'm pulling over so I can go use the bathroom.
Oh boy.
Oh damn! You can't like RP this and just like wait till we get to a truck stop, like a real trucker.
No.
No, because I'm turtle.
My dad uses a old Gatorade bottle.
I'm turtling.
Does
Yeah.
that mean he was pooping or what?
Yeah. No, see, my dad also has a solution for that. He has a bucket that has a little, like, what's the word I'm looking for? He's got, like, a bucket that has, like, a toilet seat attached to it. It's pretty funny, but also really ingenious. It's mostly for my mom, because she's also with him. God, I'm gonna die. Ooh!
Freaking people driving down the road, getting ready to cause a traffic jam here.
Okay. I need cobblestone. I need wiener. More balls. More food. More.
By the way,
Yes,
I
I
love
know.
the fact that Corey did not turn on his hazards.
Yeah.
I mean,
I-
I don't know about you,
Right.
but normally when you're sitting on the side of the road, you turn on your four ways.
Not always, but I know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, but if I pull over just to pull over, there's a fucking werewolf somewhere. God damn it. Sorry, I'm playing fucking Minecraft. and the skin. Got mods. Well, I got a mod pack that you know, add stuff. And I'm hearing shit, and I'm scared. Because one of the creatures in this mod pack is werewolves. They're not really hard to dispatch, but I don't want to fight a werewolf. I hear you, fucker. Oh, that's a panther. Never mind.
We'll go ahead and put some
Don't
music on.
pretend you're
Might as
no
well.
good.
Make sure it's not copyright, because I got
'Cause I
messed
can
up.
see your sunshine
I got-
I've already worked
dripping
on
out
it.
your sleeves onto my lifeline. Oh,
So I don't use
you didn't mean to
This is
leave
aluminum.
you for me, but
I
you
don't
did
need
it
aluminum.
anyway.
I don't want to kill this panther because it. Oh!
With me, if it's alright
I'm
with
dead.
you, then I could be whatever it is
Oh, I didn't need
that you
these.
need me to.
Down big cat bars. There's another
'Cause you're
panther
golden.
in the ground. Well, Black Panther.
'Cause you're golden.
I just want to take a second to say this before you learn our Cascadia.
I wish I like one would eat.
Yeah, I think
They hadn't
should
been
dip.
right. Sleeping all the time. I know why
Ugh.
you stay
Have fun.
Yeah.
Safe
I asked Corey what
outside.
time he usually works. And he didn't respond. Isn't it like noon or 1?
It's like
Right.
right
So
around
like,
the time.
I don't mind doing a D&D session like early in the morning if he's off, you know. But like, yeah, you made it sound like, oh, it's such an inconvenience. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro.
Cause you're
But,
Honestly,
golden.
I sometimes talk to Corey on the days that he works.
uh-huh.
Not always.
Cause you're golden.
Oh, he's listening to our conversation. He said 1 to 10:30. Okay. That's a long ass shift, Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has the freaking Bluetooth headset where he can like.
Corey, why did you send me a picture of meat
Cause you're
at
golden.
1 in the morning? Oh, this was like June.
You're like, oh, this is like June. Like,
This was a while ago.
is it a steak?
Yeah, it's a steak.
That's why. He sent that the fucking.
I don't know why you're trying to flex your
Cause you're
steak.
golden.
I'm a vegetarian.
I just find this as a personal attack.
Also, before you go, I had a sandwich from the freaking Meltdown, a place called the Meltdown yesterday. Breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, good, loving. It was
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah. And now he's screaming at me. Ah, okay. Goodbye. Have a good night. Have a good stream. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh my gosh! Did like my truck roll forward? I thought my park brake was on. Yes, my park brake was on. What the hell? Or did he glitch backwards? I was not paying attention, but apparently, he's freaking glitching backwards. Lamau. That's actually freaking. This is kind of freaky to watch. Like his truck is like slowly just like jerking backwards. I'm like, did. I suddenly questioned whether I was rolling forward or not. I'm like, yeah, see, there it goes. I don't know if y'all can see that on your side, but I can see it. He's glitching backwards just a tiny little bit at a time. And so like he was right up on my fucking front bumper. That's funny. That is hilarious. Like, what the hell is so interesting. Also, let's see how much longer we have to complete this job. supposed to have a rest stop, but I think both of us have. Fatigue simulation turned off. I know I do. That's like the trick when you take out loans in this game. You just turn off fatigue simulation. That way you can do more jobs at the time. More jobs equals, you know, more ability to pay off said loan. Fucking reverse it. Maybe if I move that far back, he won't run into me. You know, how about I just do this? Yes, truck. I am aware that there's another vehicle next to me. Oh, I think he just got disconnected. He disappeared. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me... Now I really gotta play. And he's AFK, so... He did disconnect. Alright. Set you guys over to the Be Right Back screen for a moment. Oh, I just figured out why it wouldn't let him use his own trailer. He must not have an insulated trailer. Like, just occurred to me.
Hello?
Are you back? Alright, I gotta reset this because it kicked you.
It's not my enter back into the game itself.
Yeah, I don't want it. You can't even get back into American Truck Sim? You crash?
Hard.
Alright, we'll go ahead and restart the game.
No, it won't let me play the game.
Restart Steam.
I did already.
I don't know how you crashed so hard. Alright, give us just a minute, guys. Full difficulties. Difficulties. Yeah, give us just a minute, guys. Alright, guys. So we are experiencing a technical difficulty. He is actually restarting his PC at like a hard crash, which does sometimes. Usually when you crash like that, it's not the game itself. It's usually Steam, because it wasn't even letting him game. So while we take a minute to just wait for that to happen, I hope everybody's morning is going good. I know it's kind of early, and I know the day hasn't really played out yet. But as I always try to do on the live streams, I always try to wish you guys a good day. You know, it's it's not the easiest thing to have a good day. There's a lot of things in our lives that it's very easy to I guess kind of sour your mood. So are you back? Alright, see if it shall let you launch that game. Is it letting you launch up the game now, or? do apologize. We're still having technical difficulties. I don't know. I have a suggestion. I do. But we may just turn this into a just chatting stream. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Might as well engage with you guys while I'm here. I don't really feel like helping my so alright. Go ahead and change that. So I am willing, if y'all are interested, I am always willing to have people actually join the stream. I do have that available over on Twitch. Go ahead and move this over to the main monitor. Make it a little bit easier. Like I said, I hope everybody is having a good morning. If I had a display, I currently don't have one with this setup, but if I had one where it was just my face, I'd be using that one. But I actually don't have one of those right now. I don't know. I guess maybe if you were watching, I'm not opposed to a suggestion of a topic of some sort. Always interested in talking about new things. I noticed that SpaceX did another launch on the new rocket the other day. So that's actually really exciting. I'm definitely excited to see where things are going. Where things are going with SpaceX. You know, it's definitely one of those things where, you know, you look at some of the advancements that SpaceX has made. You know, being able to. Oh, yes, Corey. Do you want me to send you a thing through Twitch? Because I can do that. Kind of have to remember how to do it. It's been kind of a minute since I've done
Fix
that.
my desk.
What?
'Cause I'm trying to fix my desk.
Oops. On the other monitor. We are going to give you some music to listen.
If I don't want to be a guest star, Adam.
Why not?
Desk fix it.
Are you saying? Are you trying to tell me that your desk is a mess? Is that what we're trying to say? Is your desk a mess? Because I can totally relate to that. Like 100% can totally relate.
Not the mess happened. Put a new screw in.
Oh, you're screwing with your desk. No pun intended. Just wanted to point that out. No pun intended. That's kind of fun. Anyway, yeah. So I was kind of, I was looking at it, and I noticed that SpaceX is working on a new rocket. Apparently, I didn't know about that till today. To be real with you, like I was looking over on. I guess I have to call it X now. It's still Twitter to me. I'm sorry. It's still Twitter. Like, let's be real for a second. It is still Twitter. That's just how it is. Like, and I don't think anybody's gonna call it X.
Only cells.
What was that?
Only in-
So I am going to be drinking a Twitch unapproved drink, so I will not be showing you what I'm drinking. Non-Twitch approved, and I'm pretty sure if it's not Twitch approved, it's not YouTube approved. So
put duct tape on it and say not beer.
okay, that's a little bit on the nose, but I'm pretty sure I have duct tape. I know I have duct tape in here.
Duct tape on a Sharpie. You nailed your big push.
I don't know. There's a couple jokes that I could put on the duct tape because the duct tape's white. Figure out where my duct tape is. I know I have duct tape somewhere.
That fixed it.
Honestly, like, I can't even live my life without having a roll of duct tape near me. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, I'm gonna be real. I think having a roll of duct tape ready and handy at all times is like the one piece of advice that I can give anyone. Wouldn't you agree, Corey? Like, for me, I feel like having duct tape on ready is like invaluable because like there's a good old saying: if it move, WD-40. If it don't move, duct tape. So I feel like having those two things on hand at all times is like vital to survive life. I might be wrong, but that's just the way I look at life. I feel like if I don't have duct tape.
What does this mean? If my knees are going out, I should use WD-40.
Yes. Yes. If your knees are going out, just like poke a hole in your fucking knee and just like squirt some WD-40 in there. It'll just make it work. Like, firm believer. Also, if you're watching and you're taking that as actual medical advice, please don't. I'm joking. I promise. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't actually try to put WD-40 in your knee, okay?
So I've been watching these videos on YouTube where guys use a small can of WD-40 to get the lid off the WD-40 lid off.
Dude, I know that feeling. I freaking know that feeling. I'm not even gonna lie. I've had that happen before when you're trying to open a can of WD-40 and the lid was like corroded onto the can and you're just like, fuck it. Anybody else got some WD-40? And you know, undoubtedly, you know, another handyman's gonna have WD-40. You just spray some WD-40 on the can and get the top off. It works. Like, not even gonna lie. That is what I love about WD-40. The only thing I hate about WD-40 is WD-40 was actually not invented as a lubricant. WD-40 was actually invented to remove corrosion. And this is something that like most people don't actually know about WD-40. It was originally created to remove rust. And so like when you put it on a bike chain, like that's totally fine to get the rust off, but after that, like you want to use actual lubricant, like actual like lubricant for chains. Like I learned that the hard way. There's nothing like riding down a hill and your chain snaps. I've had it happen. It freaking sucks when you're going down a hill. Now, I know that Corey knows what hill I'm talking about going down. This was, I was like 17, maybe 18. No, I was like 17. But anyway, I was like 17. I'm going down this hill, just flying down this hill, and I go to switch gears. And on the bike that I had at the time, in order to switch gears, you had to move the chain a little bit, right? So you had to like back pedal on the chain. And I went to go back pedal on the chain, and the chain wouldn't move. I was like, shit, my chain's not moving. I was like, shit, what the fuck? So I mean, I can't look down. I'm going, I would probably say at least 30 miles an hour down this hill. I mean, keep in mind, this is at least a 3-4% grade. So like I'm flying down this hill. Also an S-curve. Got to be a little bit of a daredevil to go down that hill on a bike. But I'm sitting there going, shit, like my chain won't move. So I sit there, and me being me, I sit there and I like try to get my chain to move while I'm riding down this hill at like 35 miles an hour. And all of a sudden I just hear like a pop, and I just hear my chain dragging on the ground, and I look down for like a split second, and I was like, well, shit. Yeah, ended up having to walk the bike. So I ended up going like, shit, I'm already like halfway down the hill. I might as well just cruise down this hill. I can't go any faster. You know, I don't have a chain anymore. But I figured I might as well just keep going down the hill and finish going down the hill. Also, I just realized you can see my porcelain throne. Squirrel moment. Hardcore squirrel moment. Yes.
You should get yourself a Danny DeVito cut out and keep it in the bath.
Yes. I love that idea. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what? Actually, I can one up you on that. I need to get a Bert Kreischer cutout and put it over there on my toilet so that when I'm streaming, it just looks like Bert Kreischer's in the fucking background taking a poo in my toilet.
Hey, Adam, I have a question.
Yeah.
You have a printer in your room, correct?
I do not have a printer. I do want a 3D printer, but that shit is expensive.
Not a 3D printer, a normal printer.
I don't.
I'll say 3D print Ryan Reynolds and put it underneath the toilet seat lid, and it's just him smiling.
No. Just 3D print me like the top half of Ryan Reynolds, like from the waist down, and like put the legs in and everything, and we'll just put Ryan Reynolds on my toilet, and it'll be a funny joke.
How about Thor's hammer?
Thor's hammer next to the toilet, I feel like, is a little bit of like a worn out gag. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know it is funny. I'm not gonna lie. Thor's hammer next to the toilet is funny, but if you're looking closely, you could probably figure out what I'm thinking. But no, it's like, for me, I totally even forgot where I was in that conversation. I got sidetracked by my toilet. Bet you never thought you'd hear that being said on a live stream. I got sidetracked by a toilet. I get sidetracked by a lot of things. Also, if you guys, so just to let you guys know, I am working on decorating the background behind me. I've got one of my favorite sayings on this side.
You know that direct drive wheel company called Mosa?
The what?
Mosa. You know the direct wheel drive company called Mosa, right?
Direct wheel drive. Are we
Mosa?
talking about like actual cars or PC gaming wheels?
PC gaming wheels.
I do not.
Oh, I found me a setup.
Thrustmaster and Logitech have the longest history in that, like specifically in that part of the market. So I trust Thrustmaster and Logitech more than I will anybody else. Like I'm pretty sure there's some other good companies out there that make that stuff, but like the Thrustmaster, where you can take the steering wheel off, put a custom steering wheel on, that is honestly my favorite thing right there.
I'm getting a direct drive one.
So
Full
you're
setup.
not gonna get a Thrustmaster?
No,
I thought you were getting a Thrustmaster.
I was until I could get a whole drive setup for about.
Question, is the whole setup less than $200?
No.
Okay, is it less than 300?
I said it's about 15.
$1,500?
That's for a wheel.
Hold on.
Base.
$1,500?
Yeah.
Bruh,
That's
I
the
barely
shift
make
that you
$1,500 in 2 months.
Adam. That's like a paycheck from you.
Dude, must be nice to get $1,500 paychecks. That really must be nice. I'm not even gonna lie. That must be nice. Like, I'm not even.
Close to 12.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, maybe 1,000.
Stop getting retail jobs, Adam.
I'm sorry. Like, at this point, like, why? At this point, why would I leave? Okay, so this is a genuine topic that I actually want to bring up, because I hear a lot of people say, oh, this job pays me more than what I'm making right now, and I'm in, you know, let's say I'm in a management position. This other job pays me more in a management position than my current job. Here's my question though, like, if you've worked your ass off to get into management in the company that you're currently with, whatever that company may be, whether you're in retail, whether you're in construction, I mean, it doesn't matter what you're in. Like, if you've worked your tail off for a company to get to that point, to get into a management position, like, my question is, why leave that company? Like, yeah, you might make more money with another company, but like, usually once you become a manager, you've been with a company for at least a year. Like, I can tell you right now, getting promoted, I've been with my company for almost 2 years now.
Are you going to be making?
I'm not going to disclose that on stream. Just simply because we are live, I'm not going to talk about that. I will be honest and say that I did just get promoted, but
Hey, just text me.
I'm not going to text you in the middle of the stream what I'm going to be making. That is, but I will tell you I'm making more than I was as a regular crew. That is very true. But like, this is my thing. Like, I see so many people that will jump ship. Like, I see it, like, I'll see people post about it on TikTok. Like, oh, I was working here as a manager, got hired on at this other place as a manager, and I'm making, you know, let's say like $8-9 more an hour. Like, cool, great for you. Like, you're making more money with a different company, but like, I don't know. I guess it may. I don't know, Corey. Would you say it was just the way I'm raised that, like, if I've worked to that point to get myself into a management position, I might as well just stay with that company?
Here's the problem with that, Adam. Most retail, 90% retail jobs won't let you get your own place.
All right, and working most warehouse jobs, even now, it's still hard to pay rent or like here's the thing. Like, okay, I'm not gonna say where we live because I don't need to. But like, where we live in the country, like, housing prices are ridiculous right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, my apartment, I've got a roommate, and like, I'm still probably paying, if I remember right, our rent is like $1,300 a month. That's a lot of fucking money. Actually, I don't think it's that high. I don't think it's $1,300 a month. But like, I'm gonna be real with you. Without having a roommate, I would not be able to afford the apartment I live in. Like, I would be living in like ghetto apartment. Honestly.
Like
Or-
Tobey Maguire's apartment from Spider-Man.
Or Tom Holland's Spider-Man apartment from the last movie. That place looked kind of a little ghetto. Also, have you heard about the okay, I'm gonna preface this by saying rumored scene that was never shot for No Way Home? Have you heard about this? It involves Deadpool. Corey. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it. So, again, this is rumored. I don't know if it's actually true or not, but I'm just saying, had we gotten this at the end of No Way Home, I would have literally jumped out of my seat in the theater and started screaming at the top of my lungs. So, there is a rumor. I don't know if it's really caught any steam or anything, but I did see this rumor that at the end of No Way Home, if you've seen the movie, but at the end of the movie where Tom Holland's Spider-Man walks into the apartment, there apparently was an alternate version, at least written. Whether it was put into the final draft or not is another story. But there was at least a version, at least rumored version of that scene where when he walks into the apartment, he sees Deadpool. And Deadpool just goes, "What's up?" And just like is acting like nothing's out of the ordinary for Deadpool to be in the MCU. Like just nothing out of the ordinary, just like, "What's up?" And freaking keep in mind, like, if you've seen the movie, at this point, nobody knows who Peter Parker is anymore. Right, nobody knows who Peter Parker is, so it would be kind of weird for, like, I think how it's explained in the scene is he's supposed to be Peter Parker's roommate, I think is the way the scene was written. Like I said, it's all rumored, but basically there's an exchange between him and Peter where I don't know if the alternate version had him in the Spider-Man costume, but somehow Deadpool knows that he's Spider-Man. Somehow Deadpool already knows that he's Spider-Man. And he says, "What's up, Spidey?" And Peter just kind of looks at him like, how do you know who I am? Like, how do you know who I am, like, under the mask? And he goes,
I did mention Spider-Man.
like totally in this moment, like I would have been like, yes. But like there's this exchange between the two where basically he goes, "Well, everybody knows who Spider-Man is, right?" And he goes, "No." And then Deadpool just like looks right at Peter Parker and goes, "Shit, I'm in the wrong universe, aren't I?" And that's where it cuts right there. Deadpool's just like, "Shit, I'm in the wrong universe." And again, rumored, but I gotta ask you, Corey, what do you think? Do you think that would have been the funniest way to introduce Deadpool?
Well, Deadpool, the whole conversation was him taking a poo for with the newspaper and saying,
Like I said, all I know is that Peter Parker walks into the apartment and sees Deadpool. Like I don't know if it was written to be like Ryan Reynolds, like not in the Deadpool costume, just looking really fucking freaky, or if he was actually in the Deadpool costume. But all I know is it's supposed to take place in the living room of the apartment. Now, I just have to say, I think this would have been a solid ending and would have been the funniest way to introduce Deadpool. Because the total, like, reality that Deadpool, realizes that he's not in the same universe that he was before is just awesome. Like, I think that is a total, like, narrative breaker that's just funnier than shit. I don't know. What do you think on that one, Corey? Because that's like a really interesting theory or a really interesting rumor. Like, I feel like that would have been a really, really fun ending to that movie ultimately. Like, we already got more than we expected with that movie. Like, not gonna lie, that was some good shit. I feel weird having 2 places open for a camera, but yet nobody else is here. I wish I could show you Corey's beard, because I've got a nice beard and all. Not good, but it ain't bad. But like this fucking boy's beard puts mine to shame. Like, genuinely puts mine to shame. Not even gonna lie. Like, it is genuinely sad how nice his beard is compared to mine. I wish I had his beard.
What's going on?
Honestly, I really, really, really wish I had the beard that Corey had. But I honestly just like have to say, like, that if that would have been the ending we got to Spider-Man No Way Home, and have a Deadpool introduction at the end of that, would have been absolutely awesome. I think that would have really gotten people really excited for Deadpool 3. And I think, honestly, if they didn't do it, that might have been why they didn't do it. Maybe just for the reason that maybe that wasn't the story that they were working on for Deadpool 3. But I love the idea of, like, Peter just walking into that apartment and, like, seeing Deadpool and just, like, being really fucking confused. Like being confused, like, genuinely confused. I could, like, I mean, that's what I would picture. Just, he would be genuinely confused because, you know, first of all, he addresses him as Peter. I mean, which kind of makes sense if in the story, if in that scene they were written to kind of be roommates. I guess that makes sense. But like the whole narrative that he knows he's Spider-Man is even cooler, because that means that his universe was not affected by the events of No Way Home. That he still knows who Spider-Man is, and this also would acknowledge the fact that there was a Spider-Man in the X-Men universe, and that the Marvel heroes did exist in that universe. We just didn't ever get to see them. I think that's really cool. Like, I think acknowledging the fact that those characters existed in the Fox universe, but were just obviously not seen because of, you know, the copyright and that all that shenanigan shit that goes on in Hollywood when it comes to the rights of a character. But, like, I don't know. I really, honestly, though, I hope Tom Holland comes back and continues to play Spider-Man. I really do. Like, I would... It's so okay. So, like, here's how you would have to explain the fact that Deadpool's character knows who Spider-Man is. First of all, in the X-Men universe, you would have to be like, okay, all of you, because you can't just acknowledge that, oh, Spider-Man existed. You'd have to acknowledge that everyone that existed in the MCU existed in the Fox universe. But we just didn't get to see the Avengers in the Fox universe. We just didn't get to see those characters in that universe, which, like, isn't necessarily like the worst acknowledgement in the world. I think people would be like, okay, that makes sense, right? But, like, I think acknowledging that would be the more difficult part, because then you'd basically have to go back and be like, okay, look, mutants happened first, and then because if you look at the history of the mutants, technically, if I remember right, actually no, because if you look at Captain America's story taking place in World War II would be the same time that Magneto's origin would be taking place, right? 'Cause if well, yeah, that is true. You would have, well, because the acknowledgement of mutants in the MCU was made in the Eternals. So I guess, yeah, you're right. I guess there would be mutants before that. So I guess you would have to acknowledge the fact that in the Fox universe, mutants existed before Captain America did. Because if I remember right, Captain America is the oldest Avengers character. Oh no, now I need to hold on. I gotta Google that now. I don't want to. That's not what I wanted to open. Let's see. Now I'm genuinely like trying to figure that out. The like genuine question that I now need to answer. Ooh. I guess we're not doing guest star. Okay. So we're gonna go into the comics.
Shall we watch Invincible later?
Possibly. All right, so the team made its debut in the Avengers #1 cover dated September 1963 was when the first Avengers came out, labeled Earth's Mightiest Heroes. We all know this kind of stuff. The original Avengers consisted of Iron Man, Ant-Man, Thor, and the Wasp. Captain America was trapped in ice in issue #4 and joined the group after they revived him. So, if you're looking at the Avengers comics in specific, like obviously like backstory wise, Captain America would be the first Avenger, because I don't think Iron Man or none of them.
One superhero that's older than him.
So when it comes to creation, yes, Iron Man is older than Captain America, if I remember correctly. Actually, no, I
Wolverine.
think it's the other way
Age.
around, isn't it?
By age.
By age
Wolverine's
of
older.
creation or by age of like backstory?
Backstory, because Wolverine.
Okay, well, we're talking about the Avengers, not the X-Men. So you would basically have to acknowledge that. I mean, and this would honestly, this would actually open up a really interesting like alternate universe for like the Captain America character. I'm totally going down the rabbit hole here, but like that would totally like introduce a completely new like backstory for that character, where like in an issue, let's say in part of Captain America's origin story, like he rescues Magneto from Auschwitz. I think that would be really cool, because see that would it's acknowledged that I don't know if you've seen Scarlet Witch movie or no, Doctor Strange the Multiverse of Madness movie. Like that movie fully acknowledges that there's other universes that exist. And it fully admits that the MCU universe is 616, which is the primary universe. So with 616 being the MCU, you know, the Fox universe could be categorized as a different universe. And going back to my theory that I was talking, or the rumored scene that never happened with Deadpool and Spider-Man, going back to that, that would basically mean that somehow, in some way, Deadpool crossed over into the MCU without even knowing it, which wouldn't make sense in the parameters of No Way Home, because he in the comics he's actually never really a villain to Spider-Man, so it wouldn't make sense for that to have brought him over to the MCU. But then you would have to explain how Deadpool got into the MCU and how the paths just happen to cross perfectly that he ends up being Peter Parker's roommate. And like, if that was written into the script, like I said, it's rumored. If it was written into the script and it was something that was supposed to happen, I think that was the major core issue. Because then you'd have to explain in Deadpool 3 how he falls into the MCU. And we know who's coming back to play Wolverine. I'm not aware if Corey knows who's coming back to play Wolverine. He doesn't want any spoilers. Which, like, I'm gonna be real with you. I totally get not wanting spoilers for Deadpool 3, but like, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know when Deadpool 3 is gonna happen. Like, let's be honest. When it comes to, I don't know why it is not playing the follow, but thank you for the follow, Johnny B. I appreciate the follow. Thank you for joining the Twitch family, or the Twitch family. Yes, thank you for the follow. I did just see your comment. But you know, that I think is really interesting. I think that storyline of I think that story of having I really like the idea of Deadpool showing up at the end of Spider-Man. I don't know how Corey feels about this rumor. Corey, would you like to weigh in on this rumor? Yes, no, maybe so. Like, because I honestly feel like that would have been a really cool ending that we didn't get. But honestly, really, really, really would have been cool. Why I do not have a chat box on this screen? That is totally stupid. Let me fix that. I should have a chat window. There we go. All right. So, I believe that'll just show the Twitch chat. I'm not sure. But yes. So like, I don't know. I love that idea. I'm honestly really excited for Deadpool. Like, Deadpool 1 and 2 were great movies. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like Marvel is starting to suffer from superhero fatigue, or Marvel fatigue, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, most of their most recent movies have, by previous standards, underperformed in the box office. Thor: Love and Thunder, Ant-Man and the Wasp. A lot of these movies actually underperformed from their predecessors. And I think we are going into kind of superhero fatigue. I think people aren't necessarily getting tired of the MCU, or like getting tired of that in general. I honestly think what's happening, I think just over time, like here's a big thing for me. Like, I grew up with Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. Like, I grew up with the OG Avengers. And I'm not saying that I don't like the new characters. I do like the new characters. I really do. A lot of the new characters are really cool. I did like the Hawkeye show. I know that's like not the most popular show, and I know there's people that have their opinions about Hawkeye. And Don't get me wrong, it wasn't the best, but it also, let's be honest, I don't think it was the worst thing Marvel's ever put out because all you got to do to see some of the worst stuff Marvel's put out, just go back and look at the shit that they did in the 90s with Captain America and look at the freaking horrible Hulk movie that was made at one point. Like, you can go back into Marvel's history and be like, okay, this isn't the worst crap they put out. Like, honestly, it wasn't as good as I expected it to be. Like, I truly thought Hawkeye was going to be a little bit better than it was, but at the same time, it wasn't the worst. Like, I feel like we're in this like scenario where like it's because it is kind of hard to judge viewers. I feel like I feel like Hollywood at least has a good understanding of how to judge viewers when it comes to streaming services, but like this is like a big question for me and something that I really kind of want to like point out to people. Like, not everybody has Disney Plus. Not everybody has Hulu. And so like this whole idea and this is where I feel like the streaming wars are getting in the way of just great content on streaming services. And I'm going to go off on a little bit of a soapbox here, so I do apologize. But my soapbox here is that I feel like where we're I feel like where we're getting in the way of this is, each and I feel like the studios are kind of going away from it because they're realizing this. I think the realization is happening in Hollywood that we can't just crowd all of our content on exclusively onto our own streaming service because if you just want to watch, say, just The Mandalorian, that's the only reason why you have Disney Plus, and you're not watching any of the other content on Disney Plus. I mean, how are they going to draw your attention into something? And I think that's the true question. I think we have to understand that society has a much shorter attention span than we used to, right? We have a shorter attention span, and because we have a shorter attention span, it's not always, I think, the easiest for people to, just like jump in and sit down for 2.5 hours or an hour and a half or however long a movie is and just sit down and watch a movie. I feel like in today's society that's a challenge, and it's unfortunate though. It's I think it's genuinely unfortunate that that our time spans, our attention span can be that short. Um, I have not seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, so I'm not going to comment on how good or bad that movie was. I will give you my honest opinion though on Thor: Love and Thunder. I liked the story. I liked the story. I liked the premise of the movie. I liked the whole thing, the whole story. My big gripe with Thor: Love and Thunder is I felt like there was too much humor. And like that's saying something.
They could have made it more serious at
I
the end.
so exactly, like at the end of Thor: Love and Thunder, if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. But still, really, really good movie. I'm not gonna lie. For the pitfalls that it has, just like every other movie, for every pitfall that it has, I feel like at the end though, I feel like towards the end there was a bit too much humor and not enough like seriousness. And I feel like even throughout the movie there was a little bit too much humor and not enough seriousness. Now, I'm not saying that the movie needed to be all serious all the time and like that's not what I'm saying. But I do feel like we played too much into the Taika Waititi view of Thor, and I'm not saying Taika Waititi is a bad director because he's not a bad director. He's a great director and he's also a damn good actor. I saw that in Free Guy. He's a really good actor. But it's like I also kind of see this in the eyes of the viewer of like, story wise, as someone who's, sat down and wrote screenplays and I've done stuff like that. Like, not a bad Like, not a bad story. Like, it's a genuinely good story, but it's like there was I think I'm trying to remember the commentary I was watching. It was for the Ted movie. I was watching the director commentary with Seth MacFarlane and a couple of the other creators of Ted. And one of the things that I really took away from that commentary, and keep in mind, usually when you watch director commentary, it's just like, I want to see how this movie was made and I want to understand how you know what I mean? That's usually why you watch director's commentary. But what kind of caught me off guard is they were kind of talking about if you've seen Ted, the end of Ted, where I can't even remember the character's name, but where he kidnaps Ted and they're running through Wrigley Field, right? One of the things that I feel like made that moment even better is even though, Ted is a comedy and it is meant to be funny, I think, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember his exact words, but Seth MacFarlane said, in every story, there has to be some sort of tension, right? You have to have tension. And I understand that as a writer myself, because you have to have some sort of tension in order to be able to break the tension. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, like at the end of the movie where they get all the the stuffing back into Ted, and when he wakes up, he's got this weird old face and he goes, I'm all right, I'm a little fucked up. Like, that's funny and it breaks the tension of that moment because Ted's making a joke. Like, it breaks all that tension that's built through, that's built through, the run through Wrigley and them putting him back together and all that kind of stuff. Like, it breaks that tension, and I feel like that's what makes that joke even funnier. It is the fact that that it's breaking all that tension that's built up, right? Because when you watch that, you genuinely feel like, oh my god, we lost Ted. The magical teddy bear's gone. Like, you're genuinely heartbroken for Mark Wahlberg's character. I don't remember his character's name. Isn't it John something like that? If I remember right, isn't Mark Wahlberg's character like a really generic name? I guess I'm just not gonna get a response. Oh well, I don't remember what his character's name is. I think it's John. I'm not sure, but like, honestly, like, that is what I feel was lacking in Thor: Love and Thunder. I feel like there was not enough tension. I guess you could equate that to not enough seriousness at the end. That's just the way I see it. I mean, there's some other things, that I have to gripe about when it comes to stuff like that. But like, ultimately, like, when you look at Thor: Love and Thunder, it's still a very solid movie. I still genuinely enjoy that movie, and it's still a good movie to watch.
Mhm.
But that's I just I don't know. I am a very opinionated person, if you cannot tell, and Corey is not contributing very much to this conversation. Corey, would you like to contribute a conversational topic or something? I'm gonna take the silence as a no. But no, like, I don't know. I feel like we're going into an era of superhero fatigue, at least with the MCU. I still see some excitement around DC universe or DC. I know they just renamed it. I know it's not the DCEU anymore. But like, I'm really excited for that. I'm not gonna lie. And here's why I'm really excited for the DCEU. James Gunn, man. Like, I'm sorry. James Gunn is a brilliant director. What he did with the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, like, look, let's be real. How many people knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy were when that movie came out? Like, let's be honest. I didn't even know those characters existed. Corey, did you? I need like the Jeopardy theme song when I ask him a question and he doesn't respond. But anyway, like that like I freaking totally lost my train of thought. God damn. Anyway, DCEU. Okay, back on track. The train's back on the tracks. Let's go. So like one of the reasons why I'm so excited for that is he did an amazing job with the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Took characters that I didn't even know existed in Marvel, by the way. I'm going to be clear with y'all. I didn't grow up reading comic books except for DC. I was a DC kid. I grew up loving the Nolan trilogy. By the way, I want to do a full on like stream just talking about the Nolan trilogy because I'm sorry, I feel like the Nolan trilogy is one of the best trilogies, Batman trilogies, hands down. Like you've got the first one, which Liam Neeson is an amazing villain in that movie and just a great story wise. One of the things that I have to praise Nolan on is story. Like, I mean, go back and watch The Dark Knight, man. Like, The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger's Joker, in a lot of ways, one of the big things that I know that he didn't want is he didn't want the Joker. I know Nolan, I remember him saying, I can't remember where, but he always felt that Batman was always it always seemed like he got outshadowed by his foes or his villains. Like it always felt like and if you go back and look at some of those older Batman movies, it really is. Like you do really kind of feel like Batman kind of gets overshadowed by the villain. The villain's more interesting. And I think Christopher Nolan's trilogy in a lot of ways is subtextually more than just a story about Batman. Like if you go back and watch those movies with a very close eye and look and also kind of look at a little bit of history of what was going on in the country when those movies came out, like I'm going to be real with you, like there is a lot of subtextual stuff that kind of does relate to actual like real world events. Like for instance, the bat surveillance system. I don't even remember what it is. I don't even remember what they called it, but like that kind of like harkens back to the Patriot Act and kind of everybody being watched, right? So there's a lot of like subtextual societal questions in the Dark Knight movies or in the Nolan movies. Sorry, they're not all the Dark Knight, but I love the Dark Knight. Okay, that is a freaking amazing movie. I'm just gonna say right now. Um, I don't even get mad about Christian Bale's voice in the second Batman movie. Like I feel like a grittier, more raspy voice made sense in that movie. And like ultimately you want to give Christian Bale shit for, his voice in that movie. Take it up with Nolan because Nolan wanted his voice to be darker and graspier. Graspier. Not a word, graspier. I do not believe graspier is a word. I could be wrong. I don't know anymore. But like I feel like I can't even be mad about that because that movie is so solid. And like all three of those movies, when you go back to the Nolan trilogy, all three of those movies are just really fucking good. Like those movies are just great. And like I feel like that is probably one of the things that drew me. Like I love Batman. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was really hesitant when I heard Robert Pattinson had been cast to play Batman. I'm not gonna lie, the only thing I knew Robert Pattinson from was Twilight, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I know he's done other things other than Twilight. You don't need to correct me on that one. I do know he did other things. But like I knew him from Twilight. So like I was like I'm like that's a little interesting. Like like was Batman gonna be a vampire? Like I had a lot of preconceptions about him as Batman. I liked his Batman, but also didn't like it. It's kind of a love-hate relationship with the with his Batman. I felt like his Batman was kind of gothic, and I don't know. I feel like and like this is like the true honest debate when you talk about anybody who plays Batman. Right. One of the challenges, ultimate challenges of playing Batman is like, look, you have to be able to play a rich billionaire spoiled kid. At the same time, you have to be able to play a very dark, gritty superhero. Like there's the duality of Batman that is really hard to play. And I think Robert Pattinson was a very good Batman. Like I'm not going to lie, he was a really good Batman. I really enjoyed him as Batman. When it came to Bruce Wayne though, I don't know. I feel like that's such a hard character to balance. I didn't necessarily hate him as Bruce Wayne. I felt like his portrayal of Bruce Wayne was a little gothic. I mean, I'm not going to say it was a bad idea. Just really kind of just really kind of wasn't what I would have done, like personally. Like personally, if I would have been writing that movie, I don't think that's the way it would have gone. Trail wise, I think if I was Robert Pattinson, I probably wouldn't go that direction. But I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, um, if you really want to go back to bad Batman movies, there's there's a whole like trilogy. Actually, I don't even think it's a full trilogy. Can't even remember the director's name, but the movies were just they weren't good. If somebody can look that up and somebody can tell me who that would care who that is. But like I feel like Christian Bale's Batman was really good. I feel like one of the areas where Christian Bale really shined was not only not only I feel like where he shined more was Bruce Wayne. Like I feel like Christian Bale pulled off a really good Bruce Wayne. I feel like it was a pretty good Batman too, but I feel like he was better playing Bruce Wayne than he was Batman. Like I feel like this is the age old argument I feel like when it comes to Batman. It's not necessarily how good of a Batman you are, because you could be really good at playing Batman, but like being Bruce Wayne, or you can be a really good Bruce Wayne but be a Batman. Like I feel like that's where we run into this problem with Batman, especially playing that character. Like it's a very challenging thing to be able to play a character with a dual identity. Um, I honestly think Oscar Isaac in Moon Knight. I'm just gonna say right now, Oscar Isaac in Moon Knight, awesome. Okay, I feel like he pulled off the whole multiple personality thing really well. I feel like that's ultimately the challenge with playing Batman is playing the dual identity of the rich boy and the super and the anti-hero. Like I feel like that's the challenge of Batman. I feel like, and I'm going to be real with you, I feel like the challenge in playing the Joker is not the character. I feel like the challenge in playing the Joker has largely gone back to what happened with Heath Ledger. And I think the death of Heath Ledger just after shooting, I think the death of Heath really really kind of made that character a lot harder to play. Like you go back and you look at when they were casting that character, like nobody wanted to play the Joker. Like nobody wanted to play the Joker because nobody wanted to be compared to Jack Nicholson, right? Because let's be honest, Jack Nicholson's Joker is the GOAT Joker. Like, okay, like I'm not gonna lie, Heath Ledger's Joker is probably right up there with Jack Nicholson's Joker. Like, if we're talking the best, personally, I think the best top three portrayals of the Joker have come. And now here's the thing: I'm gonna really, I don't know, maybe out there, maybe you disagree with me, but I feel like the three best portrayals of the Joker have been Jack Nicholson, Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, and Mark Hamill. I only put Mark Hamill below Heath Ledger because Heath Ledger's Joker is absolutely iconic, right? And when you think of the Joker, you think of either Heath Ledger or you think of Jack Nicholson. Those are the two actors when it comes to the Joker that you're like, "Oh yeah, that's the Joker." Like those are the two greatest Jokers. I feel like Mark Hamill was a very, very good animated Joker. I feel like he really just nailed that character. But I don't think Mark Hamill's Joker is really. I do think he deserves the top three because he's a great Joker. But I don't think Mark Hamill's portrayal of the Joker is as iconic as Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger. I feel like Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger, one of the things that made their portrayals of um, that character so great is, Jack Nicholson didn't try to play the Joker like it was played in the animated TV show, or sorry, in the TV show, right? Jack Nicholson didn't try to play it that way, right? Because Adam West's Batman, it was supposed to be fun. It was supposed to be quirky. It was supposed to be kind of dorky. Like that's what that was supposed to be. Um, but like, you know, I guess I don't know. I feel like Jack Nicholson is the GOAT Joker. Like I feel like he is one of the best Jokers that will ever live as in Hollywood. I feel like Heath Ledger is a solid number two, and there are people that have asked me why wouldn't you put um what's his name? Yeah, I can't remember his name all of a sudden, but the latest Joker, the latest iteration of the Joker, I wouldn't even put him in the top 5. Like I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to like okay. If we're talking about the Joker movie, I definitely think that's a top 5 portrayal of the Joker, okay? I definitely think the Joker movie is a top 5 portrayal of the Joker. Again, I'm drawing a blank on the actor's name, but I feel like he did an amazing job portraying the Joker's origin story. And I feel like the greatest part of that movie is you can't tell what's real and what's not. A true like if you go back to the comic that tells the Joker's origin story at the very end of that book, I think it's called The Killing Joke. Might be wrong on that one, but anyway, if you go back to the end of that Joker origin comic, he says, "I don't have an origin story, but if I did, it would be multiple choice." And I feel like they nailed. I feel like they did a very good job in the Joker movie of kind of portraying this character as something chaotic, something that you really can't really understand what's real and what's not. There's a lot of questioning when you go back and you watch that movie. They're like, "Oh, there's a lot of crap in here that like we don't know if it, we know some of it was just his imagination, but some of it like you could genuinely question that entire movie if it's actually the Joker's origin story or not." And I feel like that's what really made that movie really great. And his portrayal of the Joker is absolutely amazing. Now, if we're going back to the Justice League Joker or the Suicide Squad Joker, I did not like that Joker. That Joker, I don't know. To me, Jared Leto, there we go, got his name. Jared Leto's Joker, I felt was forced, if you know what I mean. Like, I felt like Jared Leto forced the character of the Joker too much. Like, I feel like the Joker isn't really a character that you can go method with because he's such a difficult character to do that with. Like, you look at Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson didn't go method with the character, right? You could argue that Heath Ledger went rather method with the character. I mean, in a way he did. But you know, I feel like going complete method with the Joker just doesn't work because it's such a hard and difficult character to go that method with. And I feel like that's where Jared Leto's Joker really like just didn't compare to any of the other Jokers in my opinion. I don't feel like I feel like he forced the character of the Joker too much by going method. I'm not gonna say it was the worst iteration of the Joker. I'm not gonna go that far, but I personally really did not care for Jared Leto's Joker. Um, it is a decent iteration of the character. Like, it's not the best. Like I said, I don't really like it. But then again, that's just my opinion of Jared Leto's Joker. If you're out there and you fucking love Jared Leto's Joker, go ahead, you fucking love that character. Right, because it is a decent iteration of the Joker. I just feel like the top 3 Jokers are Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, and Mark Hamill. I feel like, I don't know. I am going to try to get Corey in on this discussion. What are your top 3 Joker portrayals, Corey? Honestly, not even sure if he's listening to me. I'm gonna be real. Um, but like, I don't know. I love the Joker character. It was a great character. Honestly, I want to do Heath Ledger's Joker costume for Halloween. That would be fucking dope. Not even gonna lie. I should probably stop using swear words, but I'm probably not going to be able to. But no, I feel like if we just go back and look at like any superhero franchise, I feel like there's a ton of different iterations that everybody likes for their own reasons. I grew up, for instance, I grew up watching Superman movies. There were some great movies. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to leave it here. I think I may or may not just do a chat. I think we're gonna do a just chatting stream tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. We should be starting around 7:30, maybe 8 at the latest. Tomorrow morning. I am working on updating my stream schedule. My stream schedule is out of date. I took some time away from Twitch again. I took some time away from content creation in general. It is actually something that I'm going to touch on real quick because I do feel like it's very important to talk about. And you know, I feel like one of the reasons why I struggled, at least with content creation before, is it's something that I don't think everybody realizes in this life early. And I'm very fortunate at the age of 23. I feel like I'm very fortunate to kind of have figured this out. I feel like what I was missing, and I feel like what really kind of made me struggle with content creation was I didn't have a genuine like reason. And I know this is going to sound really weird, or maybe it won't. But I didn't really have a true genuine reason, I guess, to be truly happy. Not just necessarily in content creation per se, but in life in general. I didn't really have that, and I've found that now, and I had to take some time, and I think it's something that we all should do is take some time and find a way to get joy in your life, because in today's world it is so hard to find joy, and it is so hard to find happiness. And I feel like the pursuit of happiness, and I'm going to get a little preachy here, but the pursuit of happiness is a never ending fight. And I want to iterate that to people because um, you're never always going to be happy. And it's one thing I've learned in my young life, only at the age of like 23, mind you. But one of the big things that I have learned in life is that the pursuit of happiness is just that. It is a pursuit of continually trying to find happiness in your life, continually trying to find something to be happy about. And something, maybe there's a friend that really really brings you joy, right? And lean into that. And I want to be very clear about that. Lean into the joy, things that bring you joy, because if you can find those things that bring you joy, chasing the things that you want to do, whether it be content creation, whether it be stand-up comedy, which is also something else I want to do, whether it be that, or whatever it is, whatever that dream is, I just want to iterate to you, it's a lot easier to chase your dream when you are truly pursuing happiness and truly trying to keep that in your life. It's very easy in today's world to lose happiness. It's very easy to just kind of, get stuck in this rut of like, "Ah, I don't like my job. I like what I don't like this. I don't like that." It's very easy to do that. And as much as I would say at the end of my streams, just keep it happy, it was even hard for me to keep it happy sometimes. So, um, I just want you to know I'm almost positive that I am back for the long haul this time. And if you are watching this stream and you are wondering if I'm truly back for the long haul, I am, and I am here for good. And I genuinely think just chatting streams is really maybe where I'll find my niche. I genuinely enjoy having conversations with you guys as an audience. I genuinely enjoy inviting people like Fred, who I've done a lot of streaming with. Corey, I've done quite a bit of streaming with him um, so far today. Haven't gotten much talking out of him, but we'll see if that changes. Um, I genuinely enjoy doing this, and I genuinely enjoy the interaction that you guys have with me, and I genuinely enjoy that. So I just want to say thank you for that, and I want to say also thank you for taking the time to bear with me while I found that true pursuit of happiness, because I was a little bit lost and kind of just had to figure it out on my own, and I'm very fortunate that I did. So I want to say thank you guys for joining today. I also want to give another shout out to our new most recent follower who followed us today, John B. Thank you for the follow. Thank you to the family. Thank you for joining the family. Just so you know, I am also over on Twitch. I have a ton of videos in editing right now, honestly, more than I can edit. So I will let you know I promise you there is content coming over there on YouTube. I also want to announce that I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different thing on YouTube, as well as a partner to my gaming content. I genuinely enjoy gaming. I genuinely enjoy playing games. I genuinely enjoy gaming with friends. But I actually got started in the whole content creation with my love for trains. And that's where this all started. I originally started doing train content. And over there on Twitch, I am going to be doing, or sorry, over there on YouTube, I am going to be doing more of that, maybe some more train watching stuff that I haven't done on that channel. That is going to be a whole thing that I'm going to be doing over there. I'm trying to chase content that I genuinely enjoy creating. We talked about this briefly earlier. I don't know if I don't know if you were here for that, but we did talk about this briefly earlier. Myself, Corey, and Fred, and one of our other friends, Mystic Bacon Guy, we are working on getting a GTA 5 RP server up and going. We're still early in the process, but I will keep you guys updated over here on Twitch as well as over on YouTube. I am actually getting ready to purchase the server right now. There's a lot of things that I got to get into to do that, but I am working on at least purchasing the server right now. And once that's done, we're going to kick everything into high gear when it comes to models for cars, when it comes to creating the community. All that's going to go into high gear once the server's up and the server's ready. So just keep your eyes and ears out for that. If you are interested in being a part of that community, I will let you know when we get applications set up for that. It is going to be an applied community. Just for the reason we want people who are going to be active in the server, and so because of that, we're going to do an application only community. But I will keep you in the loop when it comes to that. And before I continue to ramble on any longer about nonsense, maybe it's not nonsense, but before I continue to ramble on any longer, I will be, like I said, I will be doing a stream tomorrow morning. I'm pretty sure it's going to be just chatting. I don't know if I'm going to be playing a game. I may or may not be doing some NBA 2K23 tomorrow. I'm really excited to bring more of that over here to Twitch. I've been really getting into NBA 2K. I want to do a My Career series over on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that. I've already recorded, I think, the first episode of that. I'm just working on the editing on that right now. So, again, before I continue to ramble any longer, I'm really excited for everything I have coming, both over here on Twitch and over on YouTube for you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I don't know if Corey is going to be here with me tomorrow morning. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I can't wait for you guys to see everything that's coming. And this time, genuinely, everybody, keep it happy out there. Find that pursuit of happiness. Find that thing that makes you happy, because at the end of the day, you are the only one that goes to bed with yourself at night. And if you are not happy, you can't find happiness in life. So figure out a way to become happy with yourself. Keep it happy. Spread that joy once you find it. Once you find that joy, spread it to the rest of the world. Spread it from the top of the mountain. Just please spread it from the top of the mountain. Everybody needs to find joy in their life. Have a great day, everybody. I don't know if Corey wants to say a last few couple of words. I'm going to take silence as a no. But anyway, guys, keep it
Oh,
happy.
no, I was actually kind of thinking.
Oh, you're thinking? Okay, I will give you a second to think about that. But genuinely, guys, find something that genuinely makes you happy. And sustained happiness, though, because happiness, yes, you're going to have days where you don't feel your best. You don't feel particularly happy or particularly joyful. But the trick is to find something in your life, something in your life that makes you want to get up out of bed in the morning. Maybe it's, maybe it's your job. Go out and find a job that you love. But either way, figure out a way to get some happiness into your life. And once you do that, I promise you, it'll be much easier to chase your dreams. It'll be much easier to chase that ambition that you've had your entire life. I'm gonna stop preaching about that, and I am going to give Corey a moment to say his goodbye. But I want to thank you guys for joining us, and I'm going to give Corey the floor now. I don't know if he's
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh, you got nothing. All right. Well, on behalf of Corey, I'm going to promote his channel. Go over there. He is also over on Twitch. Fire Dragon. Forget the numbers.
My YouTube channel is just Fire Dragon, I think. Hold on.
So
Yeah,
go
it's just
ahead.
Fire Dragon.
Go ahead, Corey. Plug your shit before we leave.
Fire Dragon, one word.
That is over on YouTube. I know he's also over on Twitch.
And Twitch is Fire Dragon 19998. No, one Fire Dragon 19998. Yeah.
All right. So go ahead, check him out. He's got some great content. I don't know the last time he streamed. I haven't looked at his YouTube channel in a minute. It's kind of embarrassing to say that right now, but go check him out. Also, another gentleman who is with us today, Captain Freddy. He is also over there on Twitch. He is
2
also
months
over
ago
on
is
Twitch.
the last time I streamed.
All right. So he is also over there on Twitch. Thank you guys for joining us. Have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Again, I don't know if Corey's going to be with us. I'm pretty sure it's going to be just chatting tomorrow morning, and I will get some genuine topics ready for tomorrow morning, and this will be a lot more organized than me just rambling on. So thank you guys for joining us. Have a great day. I hope your day brings joy, and I hope you make joy into the world as well. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.
Don't pretend you're no good, 'cause I can see your sunshine